to the Beaver County Softball Network. My name is Bill Littler, and we are here at New Brighton High School, and they are hosting Rochester in a scrimmage. And this is our first game this year. Could be a first game for a lot of schools, I would think. So we are just about getting started. And I just need to make sure my audio is working. Give me 1 second. All right, so it sounds good, and we're ready to get started here. So like I said, this is our first season, so if I run into issues, I apologize. I already realized I forgot a couple things, one of which is my chair, so I'm going to be and comes the first pitch. And it's a swing and a miss, strike one.
7-4-1.
The team batting here is Rochester. They're a smaller school in the area, a single A school, and New Brighton is just a little bit bigger. I think they're a double A school. There's another swing and a miss.
6-3-5.
1 ball and 2 strikes. Called strike 3. There's a swing and a miss.
8-2-1.
That one's a little outside.
6-3-5.
There's a called strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes on the batter.
8-3-5.
Looks like that one slipped out of the pitcher's hand here. Batting for Rochester's number, is it 24? That's what it says here in Game Changer. That's a swing and a miss. That'll be strike 3 for the second out. So batting now for Rochester is number 4. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Called strike 2. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3. She struck out the side. All right, so we'll be back after a short break, and we'll be. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Get into the second half, struck out the side. All right, I'm back. They are taking a while in between innings, longer than I thought they would. Okay, so Quetus was pitching for New Brighton. I didn't mention that, and she did really well. She had 3 strikeouts. And pitching for Rochester, Bennick. I may or may not. Guys.
Hey, if you get on base, I'll give you a chance. Okay. Come on, Faye. Here we go.
Is number 6, Farrow. This is Faith Farrow. I think what happened with the numbers on Rochester's team is they're
Watch it all the way through. Keep your head down. You got it. Let's go, kid.
There's a swing and a miss. It's a full count. It was a foul ball. I only have 2 cameras today. I had trouble getting one working. And it took me a while. It took up all the time that I had to set up. Missed inside. That'll be ball 4. So that'll be today's first base runner. It's high, ball 1. This is number 10, Atkins, is up. Swing and miss. And she's going to advance to second on a pass ball. Nice tie. 2 balls and 1 strike. There's a ball fly to second base, and it's going to fall behind her. And everyone's going to be safe. Fly to second base, and it's going to fall behind her. And everyone's going to be safe. All right, that was annoying. I turned off the replay audio.
All right, come on, 2-3.
So the base runner advanced to second there on the pitch. So we have second and third. Let's see if I can.
All right, Kai. Come on, Kai. Stay focused in there, kid. Good.
Clock strike.
Now you saw it. Now you saw it.
So with nobody out, second and third. That's a shot. It's over the left fielder's head, and that'll score a couple. And it puts runs on the board. It was a nice hit.
Let's go. Good job. Good job. Got a way to hit,
All right, back live. We have 2 runs. I think coach is doing a runner. Yeah, he's putting in a courtesy runners. You're allowed to have courtesy runners here in high school for the pitchers and catchers, I believe. I've been watching college softball all spring, so rules between different leagues. Ball. Runner still in second base. Nobody out. Called strike. We have 2 strikes on the batter here. Batter's Elise Garrich. She is New Brighton's only senior. Missed high. At least from what I understand. Last time I talked to the coach, that was the case. There's a pop-up, gonna be foul, hit the backstop.
Here we go. Sit and drive, baby. All right, protect in there, kid. Come on. Get a hold of one. Come on, 2-6.
There's a swing and miss, strike 3. So that'll be the first out in this inning. New Brighton still winning 2-0. I'm waiting for the batter here. Here she comes, number 2, Wall. I don't have these girls' first names. There's a swing and miss. You can try to look for 2. Missed inside, 2-0.
Find your pick. Come on, Dick.
Missed outside, 3-0.
I can't keep doing it. Oh. One thing. Way to watch, hon. All right. Hey, let me cut now. Come on, let's go. Smart in there. Be smart in there. Go, Stink. Let me see it.
So what's the count? I was wrong. So now it's 3-1. 5 ball. Full count.
Keep your hand high. Let me see it. Come on, Dick. I know you got it. Hey, there you go.
Ball 4.
Let's go, Lori.
All right, so we have runners on first and second. Still with 1 out. And we have another runner coming in. They might be letting unlimited runners too with this speed. Within reason, of course. Both teams, this is the first time they're actually playing another team this spring. That ball got past the catcher, and everyone's going to scoot up the base. Ooh, wait, the girl on first did not move. That's another reason why you do these games too, is you're teaching these girls, teaching them what to do, how to play, how can they help the team.
What am I doing? I didn't see what you did wrong there. Sorry.
Many girls are young, still learning the game. It's a hard hit. Gets through the infield and will be an RBI. Gotta watch throwing that bat. All right, so we have runners at first and second. And she's gonna get the force at third. Get that. I wasn't expecting that hit that quick. But third baseman caught it and tagged the runner running to third. Time is called. I think that was an umpire's timeout. All right, so we have runners on first and second, and we now have 2 outs. And I believe we scored another run here, so let me update that.
Come on, Tree, make something happen, kid.
The catcher stood up. If she would have stayed down, she might have been able to get a strike on that call. A little high. Looks like this is another wall batting. Number 13. This is Hope Wall. That's a hit. And that's going to get through it in the gap. Scores 1, scores 2, and it's going to score 3. Clearing the bases. Nice hit. Let's see if I can see who that was. Reflection, I can't see. 13, so that was Hope Walls. Nice hit. Right, I'm sorry, it's Hope Wall. So we cleared the bases, so we have runners on second base. 2 and 2's the count on the batter. Swing and a miss. That'll be the inning. So damage has been done. New Brighton scored 6 in the bottom half of the first. So we'll be back with the second right after a break.
Let's go. All right, Kai. Right down. Coming down! Hey, I know you. Give me a hug.
All right, we'll be back here. Girls are getting ready to start the second inning. He brightens up 6-0. Beautiful day outside. Not too hot, sunny, and this is the top of the second.
Good to see you.
Missed Hine outside. Scores 5-0 according to Game Changer to make that change. It's a called strike. So pitching for New Brighton is Kylie Quetus.
Let's go 2, 3.
There's a ball play. They get up first. Nice play. Slow roller, just out of the reach of the pitcher. But shortstop made a real nice play to get the out. So that'll be the first out.
Come on, Kai, let's go.
So foul ball out of play. Batting now for Rochester is number 15, Zajac.
Come on, you two, get it together.
Swing and miss. Strike 2.
8-4-1.
Come on, 2, 3.
5-1-1.
That was a nice pitch. Didn't get the strike call, but that was a good pitch right there.
It was a little too inside.
That's a strike 3. Nice pitching. Hitting those corners, dude. Good job there.
9-2-1.
Hey, we're back live. Swing and a miss. Batting now for Rochester is Wilson. I don't know if that's number 28.
6-3-5.
Swing and a miss.
6-4-1. Good spot. What is this? Bat on the ball. 9-1-1.
Foul ball. Hit the backstop.
What's the count, sir? What is this? 5-3-5.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That'll end the inning. Nice inning there by New Brighton's pitcher. She is dealing right now. Nice break on that ball. We'll be right back.
These pants, like the legs are so like way too big.
They keep sending us gas out. They know we're softball, but they keep sending
Wait, Coach, turn around.
gas
I thought her. What's on these in here? What? The ones up higher?
out. More protection.
Okay, we're back. Still warming up. I typically have like images and pictures and stuff for different advertisements and things, but that's not working right now, so I have to figure that out. I'm also in spring training mode. And I hope to get videos to work as well. I'll have like actual commercials this year. All right, so it looks like we're getting ready. And the batter's going to step in the box, so we New Brighton's up 5-0 here in the bottom of the second. First pitch is a ball.
Come on, Mono. Patience. Come on. Maya, let me see you come on. Come on. Your pitch and drive it.
Missed high.
Come on, Mono.
This is number 10, Atkins. She's 1 for 1. Foul ball. 3 balls and a strike, I believe. You're watching Rochester Rams versus New Brighton Lions here in Beaver County. And Atkins just walked. So that brings up Kaylee Quetus. Oh, stolen base. She'll be in there. So we have a runner on second base. Nobody out.
All right, Todd, be ready, go, let's go.
That's a ball play. And that's going to fall in for a single. And they're going to send her. They'll score another run. RBI single. Nice read by the base runner that was on second there. She went back to see if that ball fell and played that right. So that'll make it 6-0. And there's a runner on first base. And looks like we're getting a courtesy runner. And here we go. First pitch is a pass ball, and the base runner is going to advance on that. So runner on second base with nobody out. There's a foul ball.
Come on, 2-6. Come on now, 2-6. You got this, kid. Liz.
Missed, and the base runner's going to go on that. So we have runner on third base. There's a swing and a miss. Elise Garrett, she's 0 for 1 on the day. There's a hit. Play it short. She's going to throw it home. And the I'm not sure what happened. They called her out at first. Not sure why. I don't know what happened there. That is a nice hit. And it's over at right fielder's head. And she's going to score. Or I'm sorry, she's going to go to third. She'll get there. I'm still trying to figure out. It did score another run. Third, I gotta add another run here. There are 2 outs. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened on that play. I still want to know.
There we go. Okay, let's go. It's your turn. Okay, let's go. Come on, Ford. Deep breath.
they let the runner score, so the ball was in play, but I don't think it was caught. If they called her out of the box, they would have called the play dead. I'm not sure what happened there. So we got a full count. Here's batting here. Number 5, Stanford. She's 1 for 1. There's a ball in play. It's going to be out of play. So Game Changer says it's 6-0. So that run didn't score. I'm not sure what happened at replay. Don't understand. We have a base runner now. First and third. Swing and a miss or foul? I guess it was a swing and a miss. Runner advances to second there in the pass ball. Missed inside. This game seems a lot worse than what it is. It's 6-0 here, 2 outs. Rochester can get out of here and score a couple. They're back in this game. Slow, it's ball 4. They'll load the bases. 2 outs. Mosconi on first there, just caught a walk. Smithers. Foul ball.
Am I over it?
1-2.
Missed high, evens a count at 2. Trying to see. So this is Haley Walsh. She's the one that hit. Drove it. And that's another hit in front of center. That's going to score a couple. Nice hit. She's 2 for 2. All right, now Rochester's in a little bit of a pickle here. It's a hit the second. She gets it, throws it the first for the out. Nice play. All right, ends the inning. So New Brighton scores a couple. And the score is now 8 for 2. We'll be right back.
Hope is touching. There you go. Get on base. That's off.
Hey, ladies, keep it up. Keep it up. Let's go.
Okay, we're back. So we have the top of the 3rd inning. And Rochester has some work to do here. New Brighton has been getting base runners and coming up with some key hits. And their pitcher's doing really well. Making it tough for Rochester to put the ball in play.
last year.
She would come by the house to visit.
Was she? Yeah. All right, then we're getting a call.
All right, looks like we're going to get started here. So this will be the top of the third inning.
Let's go, guys.
I got to change that. Missed inside.
5-2-1.
Swing and miss. Trying to see.
5-3-5.
Nice tie.
6-3-5.
Come on, 2-3.
Nice
Swing and miss.
Bailey, a little bit under. Swing it under. Nice level swing now. 5-1-1.
Let's go, 2-3. Come on, kid. Fast motion. Come on.
Nice.
This batting now is Spit and Bender. Hit the ball in play. The second gets the out at first. You hear that old school aluminum ping on that hit. Nice play by second.
9-2-1.
So that's 2 outs.
Come on, 2-3.
Is it foul ball?
5-2-1.
Swing and a miss. 2 strikes on the batter. This is Sullivan Mill batting here for Rochester. Foul ball. Careful there, don't mess my camera up.
6-4-1.
This is an old style backstop and it's very fragile back there. And it makes me nervous because one hit with a camera, it's going to be done. All right, so that was the top half of the third, so we'll be back with the bottom of the third right after this.
Throw down.
Come down.
Hey, Gemma. About that.
All right, now that you just got 18 lessons, Chase, let's go. Good play. Good job out there.
First pitch is a ball. Trying to get my overlays to work. Swing and a miss. I think I figured it out. We're slow.
Let's go. We don't practice for nothing.
Good one.
First game's always rough for me doing these streams. And the last time I did a stream, I think was probably in the summer. We're slow. That'll be ball 4. So yeah, it's been probably in August was the last time I did a stream. And you forget, at least I forget. Got to kind of come back with it. First pitch is a ball here. Batting is Atkins. She's 1 for 1. That gets past the catcher, and the runner will advance to second. Pass ball. Even my camera view here should be over to the right more. Get out of the base runner. She's in my view. We got 3 balls and 1 strike. Oh, that'll be ball 4. So we have runners on first and second. That gets past the catcher, and she's going to get the third. Should be a nice play there. Got to get your body in front of that ball, though. Keep it in front of you. Missed inside. Batting now is Guidas, number 23. She's 2 for 2. Pitching well. Ball 4, so that will load the bases. Let's see who's coming up. Nobody out. Looks like we're going to put in a courtesy runner. Not to. Just inside. May have not thought about it until too late, and the batter wasn't ready.
Confidence, Lee, confidence. Take a deep breath. Find your pitch and drive it, kid. Let's go.
It's a hit. Second gets it. Those at the first. Gets the out. That's a nice play. Does score a run. And we have second and third now. 1 out. It's what you want to do. Get runners on base, scoring position. You want to hit behind them so they score. It's a nice at bat.
Come on, Dixie. Let's go, 2.
Missed inside. 1 out here. Runners on second and third. Score is now 9-0. New Brighton. Missed inside again. And time is going to be called. And coach wants to talk to his pitcher. So I will say that I got the overlays working again. So what I do with all the instant replays, I do this every game. I'll create a video and upload it, and it'll be like just a play or just a video with all the highlights. So it'll be a nice quick way of watching the game.
All right, here we go.
The condensed version.
Yeah, something good, I'll buy you ice cream. Come on, Q.
Swing and a miss.
Oh my, they're pretty. Right now. You're good. You're not getting straight down, Q. You're not getting ice cream. That's a fun eyeball. No ice cream for Dixie. Doesn't deserve it.
Ball called there. This is Dixie Wall, I'm sorry, this is Stanford, number 5. She's 1 for 1. There's a foul ball. Ooh, that moved my camera a little bit. It looks like I'm still okay. The ball's in play. Third picks it up, throws it to first, and will get the out. That's another nice play there. Does score a run, so we have runners on first or just third base now.
Come on, Thor, you got this, kid.
Missed high. There's a swing and a miss. Time's called for equipment. We're ready. Let's go. Missed outside.
Let's go, Thor! Give me something! Let's go, Thor! That back leg strong and hands high. Come on, Thor.
That is ball 4. And she's going to advance to second without a throw. Nice pitch. Runners on second and third are 2 outs. And Mosconi's up, number 3. Where is this? Looks like this is... That's strike 3. And that'll be the inning. Trying to see who that was. Not sure. All right, we will be back in a short minute. All right, you can see on this chart, this is older chart, I need to update this, but it's still typically around the same. So 20% of you are watching are subscribed. 80% watching are not subscribed. So if you're watching and you're not subscribed to my network, please do. It helps me grow. It helps me get monetized on YouTube, so we can cover the cost for this and make it completely free for everybody, including me. If you're not subscribed, please do. It's easy enough. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. There's no spam involved or anything like that. You're just following my network on YouTube. All right. So it looks like we're getting ready to bat. They're going to throw the pitch down. Another thing I want to say is something new I'm doing. I'm playing with it. I'm going to go live. I recorded before the game. I might go live after the game and just talk about the game and what I saw and maybe some opinions as I'm driving home. And I'm going to do that for the subscribers to my Facebook page. So if there's, you can subscribe to that, and that actually costs money. I think it's 99 cents or $1 a month. So when you subscribe, and that money actually goes to the network, to my network, and helps cover costs.
Come on, Maya, you got it.
And
Let's go, love.
I'm going to create private content for that group of people. So if you become a subscriber on Facebook,
Oh yeah, Maya.
I will provide you content that's exclusive to you only. And hit to third, and she made a nice play. She caught it pop fly.
Come on. Where's the line at?
But yeah, the subscriptions on Facebook help me out too. And I've always wanted to do something. I just never knew what it could be, and I came up with that idea. I hit the batter. She's going to go to first.
Maya, 2 more strikes to get a kiss. Okay? You get ice cream. Come on, Maya, show me something good. Oh, that was
Here's
good.
that foul
That
ball.
was good.
I think, yeah, it looks like New Brighton changed their pitcher. Pitching now is Atkins.
Show me something good. You're good. Let's go, Maya. Let's go. You got it, honey. Come on, Maya.
Missed inside.
Come on, Maya. You got it, hon. Let me see something. Good snag. Come on.
Yeah, and I'm going to do some other things too for the subscribers, just to, try to do things unique for them since they're paying a little extra. It's $1. I think it's $1 a month. It's not that much. Holds up on that. Also, if you're a senior softball player in Beaver County, you can apply for the Love Jill Memorial Scholarship. All 4. So we have runners on first and second. She's going to go to third. No one's paying attention, and a bad throw. And that's going to score a run. Let's see if we can get that on the replay. She just took off the third. Didn't score.
Let's go, Maya.
It's actually a pretty up play there. Trying to get a spot for this team here. Pass ball. She's going to run to third. And that gets past the catcher. No one advances. So yeah, the Love Jill Memorial Scholarship, just started that this year. My wife passed away in September of last year, and I wanted to do something to remember her by, so I created a scholarship, and the scholarship's for senior softball players in Beaver County. And the application process, what we're doing is looking for girls who are similar to Jill's. All her personality traits and everything that she was and who she stood for. So we have a lot of applications that are coming in, and I'm expecting to get more. So applications will close in March, and then we'll have a winner in early April. This tie, the scholarship is meet ball 4. The scholarship's going to be $2,500 and then $500 for the runner-up. So, and that runner-up is only for the first year. We're only going to have the one scholarship, and I don't believe it's going to be that much. We'll probably have to scale back a little bit, but it all depends on what kind of money we raise. Ooh, hit the batter. That stings. Bases are loaded. Then we're also going to have a 5K to raise money for this scholarship. That'll happen in August. I think it's August 15th is the 5. It'll be a 5K or a 1-mile walk. And that'll take place in Beaver, along the river there, downtown Beaver. And it's all flat, so you don't have to worry about hills. Swing and a miss. Bases are loaded here with 1 out. Rochester's trying to score a few more here. They do have mercy rules. I don't know what they are. I just know in college because I've been watching that for so much here in spring. 8 runs after 5 innings for college. I don't know what it is here. I don't know if it's 10 or it might be 10 or 12 after 4. Not sure. There's a ball in play. It gets through the infield, and it's going to score a couple. Nice hit. Again, behind the runners. That's what you want to do. And I believe I scored 2. So we have 10-3 now. It's a hit. Short. It's going to catch it. Try to double her up at first, but not the case. Pop fly in the infield. That could have been fly. I don't think they called the infield fly on that. They may have. They probably should have. If they called it, it wasn't very loud. And she's going to advance to third, and she'll get there. So we have second and third. There's 2 outs, not 1. I have 1 out there. 2 outs. Behind the base or the batter. No one's going to advance though. Swing and a miss. She's going to have to get the out at first. And it's not going to be made. And that scores 2, and she's going to run to third as this replay's running. And that pretty much cut the lead in half, so we have 10-5 now for Rochester's coming back. Yeah, you force teams to play defense, especially at this level here in high school. You never know what can happen if you force a team to play D. And just in case you're not sure what happened on strike 3, the catcher did not catch the ball, so it didn't complete the out. It's a ground ball to third. Third or first is going to be back throw.
Run it to the pitcher.
You're good, take it. Take it on.
Second base here, and that scored another run.
You got it though.
Past the catcher, runner's going to advance to third. Two outs still. Runner on third base. 10-6 is the score.
Yes, I did.
There's a pop-up. And that'll be the inning. Came back. After 4 innings, we'll be back with the... Actually, I'm sorry, that's the top of the 4th, so we'll be back with the bottom half of 4th. If you want to 5k.bcsoftballnetwork.com. That'll take you directly to the page, and you can sign up if you want. We're looking for sponsors. We're looking for donations, whatever we can get. And all money raised will go to the scholarship fund. And my hope is to make it an endowment so it stays around for a long time. I'm just not raising money for the scholarship itself. I'm hoping to raise a fund so it feeds into the scholarship every year. That's the hope anyway. I have some other ideas that might spin out of it too, but right now it's the scholarship only. And then if you want to know more about the scholarship, you can go to Love, I think it's, let me double check. I don't want to say the wrong thing. It's love-jill.bcsoftballnetwork.com. Is why I did it, what's it for, what it represents, all that stuff. And like I said, I have other plans. Depending on how big this fund grows, I'm hoping to do other things too for the community in softball in this area. All right, looks like we're going to start here. This is the bottom half of the fourth. We're waiting for a batter. New Brighton is up 10-6. New pitcher here for Rochester, number 15. I don't know if I'll be able to tell who she is. Madison Zajac, maybe? They don't have her name in Game Changer. All right, here we go. Swing and a miss. A nice pitch there.
Take one step forward in the box. Wait on it. Let's go. It's slow. Watch it all the way in. Sorry. What's up, hon?
It's a foul ball. It's another nice pitch.
Watch the ball.
You were batting after.
You get somebody to throw strikes. That's a good thing. Missed inside a little bit. Missed outside. And this is just a scrimmage game, an exhibition game, so we'll probably see a lot of subs coming up here. You can see a lot of already changes. It's kind of what you want to do here. You want to see what you got, see who can help you. Is that 3? I thought that was 3. I wonder what was going on. See, that's our first out. It looked like the umpire said 1-1. That's what confused me. And then I looked to see if I missed something. Ball high. Just one out. So. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and 1 strike. There's a hard hit. Shortstop gets it, throws it to first. Nice play. I believe that was a shortstop. That was a real nice play. That was in the 5-6 hole, so she had to backhand that. That was a real nice play. It's 2 outs. There's a hard hit. Second bobbles it, but makes the play at first. That'll be 3 outs. Nice job by Rochester there. Good job pitching. Nice play. All right, so after 4, New Brighton's up 10-6. So I'm actually standing. I think I might like this. Standing and announcing, I guess. I've never done this before because I've always remembered a chair. Wait, actually, I'll take a minute here to show you something else. I need to update these slides, or they're dated. So Facebook, and I'm leaning heavy on Facebook, just because I know there's I have a big following on Facebook, and it's an easy way to make money for this network. But when you see I post stuff out there, you want to make sure you interact with it, share it, like it, comment on it. All that stuff actually generates income that's sent over to my network. So it's not a lot. Like in 2024, I made $46 all year, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's something as it grows, it gets more and more. I didn't even look and see what I made in 25, and then of course 26 is just a couple months old. So, but each year it should grow, I would think. And I don't have a ton of expenses, but it's nice to have some money to come in so I can update equipment, get better cameras, get newer technology, that kind of stuff. So, and then maybe one day if I get big enough, I can actually have a staff to help me out. Right now I'm the one-man show, so kind of makes things challenging sometimes, especially when something happens, like a camera falls off angle or something. Yeah, those are different ways that you can help support the network. And anything on Facebook, like that is free. Liking or subscribing on the YouTube channel is free. Doesn't cost anything. It's not a hard hit. Gets through the wait, it was a nice catch. Nice catch. I thought that got through. See if I caught that. Nice play. That'll make the highlight film. All right, so we got one out. This is the top of the 5th. I didn't change the inning yet. Swing and miss. Looks like New Brighton put in back their starter. Game was getting a little bit too close. Called strike 3. It's a nice pitch. I like her movement. You can see the ball break a little bit. It's a gradual break, but as she gets older and matures, that break will get a lot more crisp. But right now it's tough to hit, especially with some of these batters here at Rochester. They're having troubles with it anyway. Some of the best pitchers in college, those breaks happen right on top of the batter. Those breaks that happen, a little bit, not as quick or not in the last second like that. It's easier to read on some of the advanced hitters. But a lot of these players here in high school really aren't used to seeing movement on those balls like that. Hard hit. All right, that's a single. All right, so that puts a base runner on for Rochester. They are still in this game, down by 4. They're going to advance to second there on a wild pitch. I usually have a third camera, but I didn't have time to set that up today. Foul ball. So hopefully, once I figure things out, first couple games are kind of me trying to remember everything. Called strike. And then each game I do, it makes it a little bit easier to hook everything up. Called strike 3. That's a nice pitch. That'll end the inning. Oh, and the top of the half of the inning anyway. We'll be back with the bottom half of the fifth. He brings up 10-6. All our games are on demand, so you can go on my channel on YouTube and watch any game I ever stream. They are all up there. I try to organize them in playlists so it makes it a little bit easier to find things, but if you go to all videos, you'll see everything that I've ever either streamed or uploaded. And it's becoming a bunch. I've been doing this now. I think this is the 4th year of doing this. I should probably see how many I streamed and do like a celebration when I hit 500 or something.
I'm not going in the quarter zone. Yeah, no one's going to eat or poop in that quarter zone. I don't have to poop. I have to poop. I know you have to poop. You're not going to yell at me.
Oh, okay. That's going to be embarrassing for them. All right, who we got? So we have luckily it wasn't a vulgar word. Okay, first pitch is a ball. This pitcher for Rochester's she did pretty good her first inning. Swing and a miss. It's inside. Swing and a miss. Amazing is this camera here view behind home plate, and I'm sitting out in center field. It's wireless. It's ball 4. Yeah, it's through the Ethernet, so I have a wireless hub out here that it connects to from behind home plate. There's a stolen base attempt. She's going to go to third. All right, so we got runner on third base on the throw to second on that steal attempt. Swing and miss, and she's going to take off running. That was a smart play. Again, drop third strike. You have to complete the play, so the catcher needs to catch that strike, that third strike. And the only time that someone can advance in that situation is if first base is occupied with less than 2 outs. The runner just advanced to second on a pass ball. And that's the same rule in baseball too. Baseball and softball are the same in that sense. Catch, it's important that catcher has to finalize that out. Then if there's 2 outs and the first base is occupied, you still have to finish that out.
Let's go! Way to watch.
So we have runners on second, and they're actually full bases loaded now. That was a walk.
Mari's ready to bat.
Brings up.
I'm not going in the corner.
I think this girl has had some success today. If it is her, she's had a couple hits. This is Quita. She's also pitched really well today. This is the same girl. And it's 26. No, it's Elise Garrett. She's the senior, the lone senior on New Brighton. And she hasn't hit as well as I'm sure she wanted to, so could be nerves, just rusty. It's ball 4. That will score a run. It's actually an RBI.
Now you're going to call her that.
So thanks everyone for watching. I actually enjoy doing this. Fly ball. It's going to fall in front of the left fielder, and that's going to score a couple. She went after that one too. That was high. Scores 2.
I don't have to poop. I have to pee. The whole way up. Be patient.
He scores one more run. After that one, it was a low ball. She liked the way that one looked. There's a pop-up, but that's going to be out of play.
I was on it. Yeah, you were. I don't like it. I know, you're good. I'm not getting hit in my groin. That's what I just said. Maybe. Are you up?
Missed high again. That's a hit. Right to short. Nice play. Hopefully I caught that. It was a nice play by short. Oh, hit the batter. So that'll load the bases up. Gets that winning run. One base closer. Missed low. 2 balls. You don't want to walk this girl in. Here you go. Missed outside. It's 3-1. It's a hard hit. That gets through the infield. It's going to score a couple. And I believe that's game. Are they going to walk it off? Or going to keep playing? They might keep playing. Spring training. Get some reps. Game doesn't matter. Doesn't mean anything. Or I could be completely wrong and it can be 10 after 5. Which I've been wrong many a times before. There's a pop-up. So that is 2 outs. Nice play by. There's a hard hit. That gets through the infield. And that'll score a couple. I'm surprised that umpire's letting this go on. These are good umpires. A lot of times the umpires will walk off, say, that's it, I'm done. Then they'll use the excuse of insurance and all kinds of crazy stuff.
Come on, 1-0.
Stolen base.
Faith, you're doing so freaking good out there, hon. Faith, I'm so proud of you. Maya, so good.
Ball 4.
Maya, you didn't show me anything good.
Puts runners on first and second.
Let's go, CC! Kylie, give me a freaking home run. Please get my good back. I love it. Way to watch, way to watch.
Yeah, see, when that catcher stands up, that ball drops in there. It might be called a strike.
No, I'm still the same as I was last. Way to watch, baby.
2 runners on first and second here. 2 outs.
No, 2. 2. Line drive is the second one.
There's a pop-up out of. She caught it. Okay. I thought that was out of play. I heard it. Let's see what they're going to do here, if they're going to keep playing. Looks like they're going to compare books.
So you got 10 runs. You want to do another inning or what? One more inning.
Yeah, they're going to let them play another inning.
If we're getting in the middle of another long one, next inning.
Good. Whatever, Lou said whatever you guys want to do is fine.
Okay.
One more inning. Yep, cool. Okay.
Yeah, with it being spring training, it doesn't really matter anything, you know. First time out on the dirt. All right, so we'll be back with one more inning. So one of my biggest expenses is the Starlink that I use to stream these games in season. What's nice about Starlink, I can shut it off when I'm not using it. It costs $5 a month when I'm not using it. When I am using it, it's $50 a month. So that's my biggest expense to stream these games. That's outside from the equipment. If a camera breaks or something, I got to replace it. That's a couple $100. And there's always newer technology that I'm trying to find to make things a little bit easier. Always trying to evolve and stay current. So yeah, subscribing to the network, interacting with us on Facebook, all helps me pay for the expenses. It looks like we're putting in like mass substitution, so
Going down! Katie, tighten it. Good job. Oh, she got a cancer. I don't have the big for this talk. Yo. I got it, Joe!
I can hear you.
Well, you're supposed to hear me.
I can't even hit it.
It's fine. Oh.
There you go, Jeff.
all right, here we go. Looks like New Brighton's keeping with the same pitcher. It's a ball. All right, so this is going to be the top of the sixth.
9-2-1.
Reset everything. Swing this. Then New Brighton's up big here this game. Rochester got close, but they couldn't withstand it. Looks like the umpire got hit that time. Didn't bother him, I guess.
6-3-5. Yeah.
There's a hard hit. That gets through the infield. And that's against New Brighton's starting pitcher. Nice at bat there. That literally was all arms. She can fix her swing. She might have some power. You get those legs in that swing. Swing and miss.
6-3-5.
Call trick. Missed. high. And that'll be ball 4. Got a runner on first. It's actually starting to get windy. Hopefully you guys don't hear that wind too bad. Foul ball. It's usually snowing this time of year. It's surprisingly nice. It's probably in the high 50s right now, sunny. I'm usually finding ways to keep warm. Miss Low.
5-3-5. Nine, 2-1. On the ball, Stan. You got 6-3-5. 2-2.
That's a foul ball. Nice contact. I wasn't looking and I heard it. Nice hit.
You got me, Liz. I got you stuck on the beach. Don't even worry about it. Come on, T3. Come on, T3.
9-1.
Come on, kids. Let's go.
Foul ball. Watch my camera.
You got it. You got it.
It took a hit earlier. Seems to be holding strong.
5-3-5.
Watch the ball coming there in my helmet.
Another foul. Thinking about possibly moving the camera away from the backstop and putting the camera down the first baseline and third baseline and just angle it towards the infield. Just swing and miss. Yeah, that was a mistake on the part of New Brighton.
Batter's out! That's a 2 out! First base occupied, she's out.
Yeah, so you heard the umpire say the batter's out because the first base was occupied, so on a drop third strike, she cannot run. New Brighton's catcher first, and it was an errant throw. And the girl on first for Rochester actually scored. So they're working out actually. It's 1 out.
9-2-1. 9-2-1.
Yes.
Good.
Good work. Come on. Keep working out there, Ty. Come on. Back motion. Put everything you got into it. I feel like I'm going to die. Got to push through. Ellie, you got it. You know you got it. You got it, Ellie. Come on, Ellie.
Missed high. Nobody on base. I don't know if I did that or not. Yeah, there's nobody on. 1 out, nobody on.
Good hit. 9-2-1.
I'm so sorry.
6-3-5. They missed it, Ellie. You got this. Nice hit. Hey, right here.
2-2's the count.
6-3-5.
Missed high, full count.
Let's go. One
What's the
more.
count? 3-2.
Let's go, guys. Let's go. You got it, Ken. One more.
5-3-5. Good.
Called strike, another drop strike there. Top third, and they'll get the out at first.
Somebody's freaking
So there was actually 2 outs. I only had 1 down, but they finished that play, and that is going to be the game. So thanks for watching. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please do. I'll be doing this all season. So I try to schedule as many games as I can around my schedule. My daughter currently plays at Youngstown, so sometimes it's difficult to get down in Beaver County to stream games when I'm watching her play out in Youngstown. So, but I try my best. And again, thanks for watching. And if you want to learn more about the Love Jill Memorial Scholarship, it's love-jill.bcsoftballnetwork.com. And then our 5K race to raise money for the scholarship, that website is 5k.bcsoftballnetwork.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.